watching KRON 4 News at 10.
We'll get there together! We'll get there together! We'll make our way through! We'll make our way through!
80 protesters who shut down the Bay Bridge last month are heading to court and facing some hefty charges. False imprisonment, refusing to comply, and unlawful assembly. Good evening and thank you for joining us for KRON 4 News at 10. I'm Dan Thorne. San Francisco's district attorney announcing the charges against 80 people who took over the bridge, hoping to bring attention to the war in Gaza. The district attorney not making light of the demonstration with these charges, but some legal experts are calling them unexpected and even extreme. KRON 4's Amanda Harry joining us in studio now with reaction. Amanda.
The severity of the charges was surprising to everyone I spoke to, but they also both agreed that they don't think these charges will stop people from exercising their right to protest.
All he has to do is call for a ceasefire.
1 month after protesters shut down the Bay Bridge during the Asian Pacific Economic Cooperation Summit, San Francisco District Attorney Brooke Jenkins has filed charges.
The DA's office is being extremely aggressive relative to these protest prosecutions.
Former prosecutor Stephen Clark says some of the charges were unexpected. The complete list of charges are false imprisonment, refusing to comply with a peace officer, unlawful public assembly, refusing to disperse, and obstruction of a place open to the public.
Clearly, this protest on the bridge went too far, and public safety was in danger, and potentially life-threatening danger if a medical emergency occurred and you cut off access to the bridge. That's a very dangerous situation. The DA's office wants to send the message that this type of protest is not going to be tolerated.
Executive Director of the San Francisco chapter of the Council on American Islamic Relations, Zahara Billow, says these protests are necessary.
I was inspired by the willingness of people to put their bodies on the line to stop a genocide.
The protesters' goal was to get President Joe Biden's attention to call for an immediate ceasefire in Gaza and end U.S. military aid to Israel.
These protesters did the most American thing to do: engage in protest during a crisis.
Clark says it will be difficult to prosecute these cases because of just how many people are involved and the chaotic nature of the situation. He believes the protesters will continue.
I've handled these as a DA, and they're a mess. And what you see is just a continuation of the protest in the courtroom because people want to express themselves.
All the people who were cited and released will have court appearances in San Francisco Superior Court next week. Arraignments will be happening every day. In the studio, Amanda Harry, KRON 4 News.
Amanda.